simple present. In the affirmative, we use the subject and the verb. For example, I play, you play, he plays. In the negative, we use don't and doesn't. I don't play, you don't play, he doesn't play. And for the questions, we use do or does. Do I play? Do you play? Does he play? And for the short answer, we can have yes, I do, yes, he do, yes, he does, or no, I don't, no, you don't, no, he doesn't, depending on the question. For the negative, for I, you, we, they, we're going to use don't, which is the contraction for do not, plus the original form of the verb. For example, I don't work here. For he, she, and it, we're going to use doesn't, which is the contraction for does not, plus the original form of the verb. He doesn't work here would be an example. In the interrogative, we use do for I, you, we, and they, plus the original form of the verb. For example, do you like pizza? And the short answer, yes, I do, or no, I don't. We use does for he, she, and it, plus the original form of the verb. For example, does he do exercise? Yes, he does, or no, he doesn't, would be the short answer. For the affirmative, we have for I, you, we, they, just the original form of the verb with no conjugation. For example, I work here, you work here, we work here, etc. For he, she, and it, we use the verb plus s or es or ies depending on the ending of the verb. For example, he works here. As I mentioned, in the third person singular, in the affirmative, we can have three cases, s, es, or ies at the end of the verb. So most of the verbs take s for the third person singular. For example, I eat, he eats. Verbs ending in ss, sh, ch, x, or o, they're going to take es at the end. For example, I miss, he misses. I wash, he washes, etc. Verbs ending in a consonant plus y, we drop the y and say ies. For example, I cry, he cries. But when we have a vowel plus y, for example, I play, he plays, we don't drop the y, we only add the s. We use the simple present for daily routines, that is, things that we do every day. For example, I catch the bus to work at 7 o'clock every day. And also for repeated actions, those are the things that we repeat maybe once a week or twice a week or every month, etc. He cleans the house every week. Also for habits, for example, she usually stays at home on Sundays or I watch TV at night, etc. For permanent states, those are the things that they don't tend to change regularly. For example, he works in a bank or he lives in New York. Timetables and schedules, for example, for the buses, trains, your job, or your school. The train leaves at 7 o'clock. An important note it is that sometimes, although the grammar is correct, if you don't take the use into consideration, your sentence won't make much sense. For example, in the question, do you go to the party? Is incorrect because when you say the party, you're referring to a specific party, not a daily routine or a repeated action. So the question should be, are you going to the party? Using the present progressive for plans in the near future, or will you go to the party? Using will for on-the-spot decision. This question can be asked in the simple present if you are talking about parties in general. For example, do you go to parties? Some of the time expressions that we use when with the simple presence are every hour, every day, every week, every month, every summer, every year, etc. Also, we use adverbs of frequency like usually, always, normally, etc. We can also use every morning, every afternoon, etc. We can also use in the morning, in the evening, etc. and at noon or at night.